You got your options, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make and mad ruckus to bring. I'm just hooked on it. Dark bodies who want it. I don't know where you got your skills from. Jump off it, bring it on. Any opponent or contender, no one can stop this. With guns and objects, as far as I'm concerned, yo, it's only one topic. Joining street fighters from bare hands to toxic. You're an average warrior, I be the master. I can teach you how to fight and move faster. One false move, kid, that be disaster. I beat you endless and continue the day after. Street Fighter 3, that's right, the third chapter. This game's for real, no lies or no actors. Pick your character, don't wanna represent your life. You stomping anybody, so make your choice right. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, one box could leave you messed up and fractured. Block these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge things. See you talking to the game, couldn't be talking to me. I got enough to beat and more soldiers to bury. You know we just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice as hard. You see that with your own eyes. You're on the way to choose your type of life, cause you gotta. I tell you from now, which fighter will be the hotter. I don't think you want this one, just practice. Just challenge me when you're ready with your tactics. High punch and spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make you backflip. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, I think Arby's already started.
That's right.
They did.
What you playing, Brayden?
I'm playing Neverwinter Nights 2.
Oh,
Mysteries
most
of
terrifying video
Westgate.
game.
It's so scary. The spookiest.
No, we're
Well,
doing the
no, no, no,
Dubious
no, no.
Revisitations. People voted for that. I gave them the choice to vote for Corpse Party, and only Chris voted for Corpse Party.
Betrayal of you, the audience. I no longer have confidence.
I'm
in
sorry that
democracy.
you don't believe in democracy.
I don't. It's
It's like
democracy.
we're almost
betrayed us.
halfway through already. With this.
You can't trust democracy.
Anyway, this is
Hope everyone
Mysteries
enjoyed
of
the Bond
Westgate,
games.
which is the one that wasn't made by Obsidian. This was an expansion made on a tight budget by Ossian Studios, who are a small group of people from Canada who have made some well-loved Neverwinter Nights premium modules. They are responsible for Darkness over Daggerford, and they've recently crowdfunded a Pathfinder 2 game, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game.
I hope it works out well for them.
And I hope
better
it
than
works out
this.
well for them. I think it's smart that they're just portraying characters as little miniature pieces instead of, having to animate them.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night. Whenever I don't know
All right, have a good one.
But I'll still be here for a bit longer.
All right, let's create a character. And be reminded how fucking bad Neverwinter Nights 2 looks. This is the upscaled version. This is the enhanced edition.
Is that a... Ossian just put out a game called Tyrants of the Moonsea? What is that?
That is another premium module for Neverwinter Nights 1.
Oh, God.
Alright, what kind of character do you want to make?
Is this the enhanced edition of Neverwinter Nights 2?
Yes.
Yeah. This game has...
It's 30 gigs instead of 9.
Has it been patched up?
It has been patched up at least once. The thing is, I don't think it's any more janky than... Oh, that's funny. We resolved an issue where Destiny 2 would begin installing after pre-ordering Marathon on Steam. Jesus Christ.
What? How?
Alright, so...
Someone cross the streams there.
Please play Destiny.
Behold the last piece.
What if we made a gnome? Yeah, this is kind of the last CRPG for years. Unless you want to talk about fucking Drakensang.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
This is 2007. Like, the original release of Neverwinter Nights 2 was 2007, right?
Yeah, but you have to remember that,
Okay. So the next one that was, like, big and PC exclusive was Divinity Original Sin, right?
this is the same. I mean, I have to imagine it's the same font.
Yeah, this was probably just a shared font
Alright, so we're
library.
gonna make a gnome.
A
gnome.
I mean, Dragon Age on PC is a pretty different game. Like, it's the same, like, game, the story, and technical mechanics, but, like, it's not the same
We
thing.
could make us Verfneblin.
Are you gonna make Bilbo Stabbins?
Oh, you're right. We should just do that. Kilgo Stabbins. Strongheart Halfling.
The CRPG revival games are on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I mean, at first they weren't.
Alright,
They eventually
Kilgo
got ported to
Stabbins.
it.
He's a little
Yeah,
bit
but
chubby.
you could play this on PlayStation now.
Yeah, you
somehow.
sure can.
You could technically play this with a controller.
I wouldn't recommend it, but you could. Alright,
It's
yeah, obviously
possible.
want this head. And then all the hair options in this game
I
are
always want
bad,
a
so we're
good
using
head.
this one.
Like, I think the only major CRPG that you can't get on consoles now is Tyranny.
Yeah. And Paradox. Paradox don't give a fuck.
Anyways, so this game had a weird situation with its release. Like, they were done with development in 2007, but the game doesn't come out in 2009 because they finished development and then the Dungeons and Dragons
This game?
IP got messy.
I thought this game was 2007.
No, it
Nope,
was.
did
like,
not
came
come
out.
until 2009.
No, wait. When was Mask of the Betrayer was 2009?
Neverwinter Nights 2. Neverwinter Nights 2 was
We're
2006.
talking about Westgate. No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about Westgate.
Oh, Westgate. Never
The
mind.
entire situation with this is supposed to come out like pretty close to the release of Neverwinter Nights 2 because it was just Ossian working on something after they did Darkness over Daggerford. So they finished in 2007, and then they had to put the release of the game on hiatus because Atari didn't know if they had the rights to make Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, right, with
games.
all of the fucking Atari Hasbro shit.
And so they literally had to hold on to the release of this game for 2 years. After being contracted and part of their ability to remain a studio contingent on the release of this game. Likewise, this is a kind of like a big release, at least for Neverwinter Nights 2 fans, and I know it's kind of crazy, but it was 2009. There was no physical release of this game. It was entirely done digitally.
Yeah.
Neverwinter Nights 2 was not like a huge game, though, was it? Like, as in, it didn't sell like amazingly
It was not
well.
nearly as successful as
One.
the first game.
But it developed a pretty avid, modding community, a pretty dedicated group.
Yeah, but not nearly as big as
Baldur's Gate or
Baldur's
Icewind
Gate.
Dale.
Or, well, not nearly as big as Neverwinter Nights,
The first one.
the first.
I think that a lot that has to have been about like the steep learning curve of the Electron tool set compared to the Aurora tool set.
And that was always the complaint, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was not
Like,
the Electron
this is
engine was
a-
not easy.
It's a more difficult engine to work with.
Yeah. I could make an Eldritch Knight. An invisible blade.
This one gives you a full party that you can control,
Yeah.
right? You don't have to stick with
You don't have to stick with hirelings.
Tommy Underwood.
What class should Kilgo Stabbins be?
Bard.
Bard. No, I learned from Relkin.
You've learned the ways of.
I don't think
Bard.
Olden Years is going to come to
I just looked up in Magic Olden Era. It's not coming to consoles. Or it's
Yeah.
not confirmed to. At least not yet.
Songs of Conquest got ported to consoles though, so it's not
Yeah.
out of the question.
Also, what's your over/under on whether Olden Era is going to be at least as good as Songs of Conquest?
I mean, I played the demo. It seems solid. I don't know if it'll be as good though.
All right, pick a sorcerer or a rogue or a fighter.
What if I made a swashbuckler?
Okay, roll with that.
Buckle it up. You get a cool hat later.
And remember all the weird subclasses. And
See, look, you apply your intelligence bonus on your damage rolls.
Wait, you apply your intelligence bonus
To your damage.
in addition to your
Yep.
bonus?
Yep.
That's
Yes.
what I said. That sounds broken.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the way that God wanted it, though.
Alright, well, we're making him a fighter. Chaotic
All that,
neutral.
you just pick fighter.
Oh, don't worry, we're gonna do some
Sure.
multi-classing.
Yeah.
And obviously, he's a big fan of Timora, the goddess of luck, whose favorite weapon
Sure.
is shuriken.
Roll those dice better.
Oh, Dex fighter.
That's right. But we're gonna multi-class into duelist, so we want at least some intelligence.
Why are we multi-classing a duelist?
Because duelist is a good prestige class. It's more exciting than just doing 15 straight levels of fighter.
Ignoring Constitution.
Yeah. I'm a fighter, it's fine.
Trying to...
Background. armor.
Now you're like reminding me of what I think are like. What are the most broken things in 3.5? Because you can do some broken ass shit in Neverwinter Nights too.
Yeah.
That's partly because the 3.5 rule set has some broken ass shit.
Yeah.
Boy, I think my favorite one has to be raw diplomacy.
True diplomatic victory.
And since I picked Strongheart Halfling,
Because if you do rules as written diplomacy in 3.5e,
Luck of Heroes.
this is why the term diplomancy became
Combat
so
Nay.
common in 3.5e because diplomacy was so poorly written in the original rules.
Kilgo Stabbins is a young and hardy 34 years old.
It was a pretty common way to get
By my
like,
direction, attack! Get on! Attack!
20
Strike it then!
plus
By my will,
on
attack! To the
diplomacy
fight!
checks If you exploited
Don't just...
just how
Their time has come.
Once more into the breach, my friends!
Alright.
I guess prepared casting also was another one that eventually people had to like, no, you can't do it as written, like, no.
There's a reason why, if
It
I
was
were to
in
ever
the
run
depths of
Pathfinder,
some
I would ask
unnamed
everyone to
dungeon that
play,
you
like,
found the mask.
not play as full
Something
casters.
about it demanded your attention. Only after you attempted to rid
No.
yourself of it, did you learn that the mask refused to be discarded.
Uh-oh, we found the mask.
The nightmares began to plague you shortly afterwards. Unimaginable horrors awaited you whenever your eyes closed, turning sleep into sweat-filled torture. In desperation, you sought advice from a sage of Cormyr, who confirmed that the mask had its origins with a mysterious organization known as the Night Masks. The old man urged caution as you caught passage on the next ship to Westgate.
Divine.
Captain! Westgate has been sighted!
Oh, boy. They couldn't even do this in engine, huh?
This was, they charged $9.99.
Yeah.
This thing. So just, like, I feel like it is important to point that
Perched
out.
in the fog
This
like
thing's
some
charged-
predatory
they charged
beast,
$10
waiting for
this.
unsuspecting prey. Aye, I see her. Go wake our passenger.
Aye, Captain.
Braden, would you say that the mask involved has bad vibes?
Yeah, the bad vibes mask.
Bad vibes mask.
That's the real
Up on your
weird thing
feet,
about this
stranger.
thing is
It's
that
time to wake up.
the mask
There's still a fair
stuff
way to go
seems
until
like
we
it's
reach
going
our
to be the big
destination.
gimmick of
And the
this
captain
thing,
needs a
and
few
then
questions
it's like an
answered before he
afterthought,
decides
I guess.
whether to take you any further. Come on,
Is it
get up.
perhaps an idea that they had sometime in development but
The
could not
captain's
finish
had some
implementing, so they
interesting reports come in.
scaled it back?
It seems you've been sticking your nose where it
Seems so
doesn't
weird.
belong.
Probably.
Really is an
We don't
awkward
like those
thing.
who
It's
poke
a
around
very-
on our business. Know what we do with bilge rats if we catch them? Snap their necks and toss them overboard. Creed saw you snooping around the docks last night.
I mean,
He's
it's supposed to be
the
like a
bravest member
little
of the
mini
court,
campaign,
but his
right?
eyes
That's all.
pierce the night like the
Yeah.
white velvety flesh of a maiden's neck.
I
You ain't
assume it's
getting
not
away.
super long.
Not this time.
No.
I warned you. You wouldn't listen. Very well. Come closer. Take a long look. It's what you came here for, isn't it?
Vampires.
Wake up! Wake up! You're yelling fit to wake the dead, and this close to a city like Westgate, that ain't a sight I'd want to see.
Another bad dream, huh? It's a domino mask, which means connected to the night masks. You don't want to draw the attention of those villains. What about the city? Most powerful city on the Dragon Coast. So I believe this is the east coast of Faerun. Ebon Claws. Lathanderites. Level up manually. Alright, let's see.
We're here to put all these
What
points
do I
in the
need to do?
thing.
Do list. Dodge, mobility, weapon finesse. Whatever. Put points into craft weapon just because I can. See, now we're gonna put some levels into Rogue. So we can get those tumble
Oh,
ranks up.
what does this start at? What is the base level for this game?
I think it's 5. Let's find out.
That was a 5 to 15 game.
I believe so. And let's do open lock.
That means it's probably a 20 to 40 hour game, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't think this is super duper long.
That's still a pretty chunky RPG for $10.
Yeah.
Level 8, progress to 15. Okay.
Oh, you start level 8? Okay. Exotic weapon proficiency. All right.
Get ready to rumble.
We're ready to rumble. Kilgo Stabbins. He's level 8.
He's got stuff on his side. He can probably stab a guy.
I've picked a wide range of skills befitting.
So I have heard that this game controls poorly. Why does
Yeah,
it
it
control
does.
poorly?
So here's the thing about this game is that Neverwinter
There
Nights
you are.
2
I was afraid you debarked before me and got lost among the rabble. I'm sure any
Is
number of
a,
pickpockets and charlatans would be
is
happy
a
to welcome
party-based
you to the
video
city.
game that still has a camera
If you don't
and
mind my
a
saying,
general
you look like
control
something the crew
movement
scraped off the side of
as
the ship
Neverwinter Nights
with
1.
a very long pole. I take it seafaring doesn't agree with you?
Okay.
Actually, it's this mask. It torments me in my sleep.
I figured as much. Of course, I didn't want to be the one to bring it up. You spent enough time brooding on that mask throughout our journey. Well, for better or worse, we're in Westgate now. You could use someone like me to show you around. Someone who's lived here before and knows how to walk
So,
around without getting her throat cut.
2009.
I doubt the night masks will tell you anything about
it
that
looks
mask
like
of yours,
it
but
looks
their rivals
slightly
in
better
the
than
city might be
KOTOR
willing
2.
to share information. I
Oh,
suggest
I
talking
mean,
to
this
the
game was
Everglass,
ugly even at
if
the
we can
time.
find them, that is. Of course, you could always go talk to this Obid
Like, I knew it
person
was
at
not a
the
great
Lathander
looking
Temple
game,
if you're
but I didn't
squeamish
realize
about
just
consorting
how
with criminals. It's
terrible
your
looking
call.
it was.
I mean,
Like, it's
that was
it's
the
not like
thing about like
Good.
base scope.
I'll let you know the
Neverwinter
points of
Nights
interest as we
2
see
is
them.
that it
For now,
looks
let's
bad
just get
even for
moving.
the time.
Absolutely.
Alright, she is a half-elf rogue.
This way! Come on, Slowpoke! Keep up!
And what's the height difference? Like,
A lot.
Large.
significant.
Just a little bit.
Just a
height
little bit.
difference, yeah.
PC graphics king in 09. Crisis would still have been the best looking game in 2009.
If you
Like
could
Far
get it
Cry
to
2.
be above medium,
Far Cry 2 would have been probably a second place game still.
Didn't Crisis 2 already exist in 2009?
yeah,
No, that was 2011.
11. Okay.
I just feel like so many Crisis games
Um,
came out after Crisis 2.
Also, this does
just-
not have
No,
full
there
voice acting.
Nope, there's not many. There's Crisis Warhead, which is an expansion to Crisis 1. There's Crisis 2, and then there's Crisis 3, and that's it. Let's see. What else came out? No, I mean,
Mm-hmm. I tried to end up scooping up their ears from water with a jar. knew disguises weren't my strength, but I didn't expect to be recognized moments after stepping off the boat. Okay, the Black Eye Tavern. It's populated by lowlives.
I'm trying to think of other games that would have looked as good as Crysis or Far Cry 2 in 2009 on PC. Weirdly enough, Uncharted 2 was probably the best looking game of 2009 because people just weren't taking advantage of PC hardware.
I need weapons.
What year was Metro 2033? Was that 2010?
That sounds right.
2010, yes.
Let's see. Let's go get some stuff before we do anything else.
F-13 was 09 in Japan.
See, we got lizard men and ogres just walking the streets of Westgate.
Yeah.
It's time to commit some war crimes to prevent that from happening. I don't want them walking on my street.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, it's still gonna be Crysis in 2009. Everything else looks a generation behind. Except Far Cry 2.
Yeah, and Far Cry 2 had to do some dark things to get running.
Hello, gamers.
Hello, gamer.
Hi.
Oh, speaking of someone who can talk about their tabletop CRPG experiences of recent, how goes life for you?
I killed an optional boss in a single turn today on stream.
Cool.
Which one?
The Umbral Dragon in Act 4.
Okay,
Hello.
yeah.
First off, Umbral Dragon, kind of a pushover. Its breath weapon does negative energy damage.
Yeah.
And the Death Ward spell exists. Which makes you immune to negative energy. Just straight up. So, I just spent the first round applying all of my various targeting abilities for Wenduag and Arushale, and then on Wenduag's turn, I just fucking killed a dragon.
Is that easy?
You know, just
All right,
busted out a
do I have?
busted out a
1,000
casual
gold.
just busted out a casual 780 damage in a single turn with a non-wizard.
Mortal blow.
Wasn't even a wizard character. That was a pure martial.
Okay, she's got all the funny exotic weapons.
We don't need to talk about how stupid the dual throwing axe build is. It's fine.
It's fine.
One of my people on stream was like, just so you know, this is an optional fight, so it's one of the harder ones. And I was like, I'll be fine. And then the dragon showed up, and I looked at it, and I was like, this might go a little rough. And then it did 0 damage with its breath weapon, and I was like, oh no, this dragon's cooked.
Yeah.
This dragon is unbelievably cooked.
I'm happy to see that the loading times are still questionable.
I specifically made Wenduag a Spawn Slayer, which is the Slayer archetype that is specifically targeted at killing bigger monsters.
Yeah.
So, you know, gargantuan umbral dragons out here, and that just means it's even easier for her to hit it, and she does even more damage. Yeah, that's how my morning went.
Sounds like a pretty good morning.
It's a long day.
On a dragon,
could use a
way
drink.
to have a morning.
Gotta talk to little
Pretty,
Davy.
pretty easy 75,000 XP, you know? I wish I could say that that was a lot of XP too, but it's not, because my party's level 18, so that moved my bar like
An inch.
I couldn't get the hash browns to break up. They were too freezer burned. We didn't get new ones because I thought we had old ones, but the old ones were too freezer. I'm sorry, I made a mistake at the store.
All right,
Did you
there's
see the other hash browns in the
Always get
freezer?
hash
there's
browns out.
there's a gang war.
I'm sorry.
Greetings.
I fucked up dinner. I'm a terrible person.
Hey, what?
Chicken nuggets plus hash browns. That's a goddamn dinner for champions.
We had easy breakfast for dinner. We had turkey sausage links with scrambled eggs and Eggo waffles. I made mine into a little sandwich.
I need to go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of groceries to pre-cook.
Those
because
drunken cowards deserve to be roughed up.
we're supposed to get
What did I
like 5
hold
to 7
back?
inches of snow
I
and
need to
ice,
care about the vows
and it's
I
supposed
once
to be
made.
like below
Gods
freezing
know I've
for
broken
several
them
days in a
often enough
row,
recently.
Yeah,
which usually
am
doesn't happen
Anthony's
here.
Formerly paladin and champion of the Morning Lord.
Get on that. We
Vampire.
just went to the grocery
Used to be
store
a
like
time when it hurt
yesterday.
to admit that.
Yeah.
Now the only revelation a
The
new
high
day
Sunday is
brings
like
a blinding
23.
headache from the night before.
Wonderful.
It's easier that way.
Ice storm
Easier
likely to
forget.
knock out power.
Aye,
That's
I
not
felt
my
the
area,
grace.
is it?
Plummeted would be more apt.
Are
It's
you
not a name I've heard mentioned
in
up
the
Westgate
Northeast?
before. You're new to the city.
If so,
That's
it's
I don't
totally in my
recognize you,
area.
but I swear that you're
Hi.
completely
So-
Power.
Thought so. I left the city
might
3
be in
years
your
ago,
ballpark.
just after the Sword Lane
I'm in
business,
North
actually.
Carolina, and it
haven't been
almost
back
never
since.
gets that cold
Yes.
here. But
Sword
it's
Lane.
gonna be that cold for several
80.
days.
blood on the floor,
Well, beans.
blood on my armor.
Well, I'm
I had
hoping it doesn't
scrapped.
have not too
Damn
bad
shame
on the
it was worth
weekend
a small
because
fortune. I
I'm
don't
gonna
wish
be
to
at
speak
work
of this
when
any
it's snowing.
further.
Woo.
Perhaps when I get to know you better.
My phone says
Tell
it's
me.
supposed to be
That's a
snowing
night
and freezing
mask
rain,
symbol.
which means
How?
that everything is going to be a
No.
great big sheet of ice.
That's not important.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You.
My forecast
Now
for my
I
area
remember.
just says
There were
cold
none
but
one
clear
escaped.
skies.
You evaded Dawnbreaker
Yeah, so you're probably
time
fine.
and again, even as the rest.
It depends on which
Definitely have more
direction
work to do on this
the
disguise.
storm causing this
Look,
goes.
ladies, I'm
It
as much a
could
night
turn
mask
north
as
and
you
go
are a
along the
paladin.
coast. It could keep going
You
out
may
to the
not
ocean.
have been responsible for what happened, but I cannot be sure.
It seems like it's going to go out to the ocean.
All right,
So
we
you'll
got,
be
My
fine.
steel shall lead the way.
got Mantides. He's a fighter. Just
Double
like
of
me.
fun, double of fun.
It might be prudent for me to go to my parents' house this weekend because they have they have a fireplace. I just have electric heat.
Is Neverwinter Nights 2
Oh, excellent.
3.5 or
Another
second
lubber
edition?
come to hear me
3.5,
tales of wit.
3.5.
Well, grab a mug and pull up a chair. But shut your trap
There's
in
a
any
pirate.
case. I'm just coming to the good part.
Arr.
So I was beating him hard about, and he says to me, "Oi, stop, Captain! I'll give him up. The one who did it
I think I'll
was
leave you
one
to
of me
Neverwinters.
mates
It'll
with
be-
a
we'll have
wooden
a good
leg
night.
named Farva.
night.
And you know
Okay.
what I did? You know what I did? Well, I'll tell ye dogs I will.
Have you played this
I
campaign
gave him
before,
a
Braden?
quick
No.
bag in the face and said, "That don't mean nothing to me, you scurvy knave. What's the name
This seems like
of
a
his other
character you'd
leg?"
come up with.
Ha! I had ye
Yeah,
lot going,
oh,
I did.
because he's
ye
talking in a
dirty
silly
rag.
voice. And he's
Right
doing
then,
Partly,
spitting
yes.
You're
noises.
stealing me light, and you don't look to be giving
Not
it
the
back
spitting noises,
anytime
but like
soon.
the extremely
What
over the
can
top
Captain
voice.
Merrick do
And
for
then
me
I
today?
found myself at the bottom of the sea.
Well, if you're with the town guards, I'm a pirate hunter. If you're not, then I'm into anything that's, shall we say, lucrative. Aye, that's true. I guess that either means I'm stupid or I just ain't too worried about the guard. Now, I hates to be ungentlemanly and all that, but I notice you're still here. There's something to all this.
Alright, I assume we have to... That's a different quest. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna dip out. I'll talk to y'all.
Alright.
Aye.
Take care.
I'm glad to see the loading times still aren't great. Even on
Somehow.
SSD.
When your shit's so powerful, it recurs back around to being bad.
No, that's just this game's engine.
Yeah. It seems like the people who have found interviews and information about, like, they were committed to like getting off the Aurora engine because Atari knew that they did not want to pay BioWare. And also BioWare was moving on from making engines, so.
There was a pirate, a vagrant named Salty Jack, which also feels like a character I would make up.
Like they made a game for you.
Like, specifically calling a character Salty Jack. There's a non-zero chance I have named an NPC Salty Jack before in tabletop. That's right, I'm Salty Jack.
I'm very familiar with that specific voice, though, I'll say that much.
They call me Salty Jack. And not just because of my love of high sodium.
You sure?
Got the mouth of a sailor.
Yar.
Constarn it.
Specific key is required to open that object. That's right.
The stream is rated R.
Yeah.
Good one, Miyabi.
Are you proud of that one?
Someone has to be.
Yeah, probably. You insist.
Well, one
Also,
of
I
my
do not need
companions
to
appears to be a criminal formerly known as the Lady of Shivs.
Sure.
Does the Lady of Shivs have room in her crew?
She seems like someone that would be cool to hang out with.
Yeah.
Can we all get a Lady of Shivs in our lives?
No.
I think I'm gonna side with
No.
Charlie. I think that would be cool.
You're not allowed.
Charlie back.
All right. Well, we're going to the market
You
triangle so I can
specifically,
actually buy
ZP,
gear.
are not allowed.
Yeah, you're not allowed
I
ZP,
want
I'm
a
sorry.
Lady of Shivs, god damn it.
No.
Why?
Because
Why
you
am I
can't be
having
allowed.
the right constitutionally
You can't be trusted to be normal.
You know what?
I'm gonna tell you a story after I get a snack.
I can
Nope.
fix her. I can
God.
fix any party member
not
whose
left.
nickname is the Lady of Shivs.
CP is gonna tell us a story, everyone. Fucking brace yourselves.
I did some painting today.
Oh?
Alright, so this is something that my parents and my family make fun of me about
To this day, I was like in high school at the time. So this is 10, 15 years ago. Don't even make me do the math. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I was in high school and we were making an apple pie with me, my sister, and my mother. And my mom had kind of like put the crust in the tin, and we were peeling the apples that we pulled from our apple tree. And my mom was using a potato peeler, and so was my sister, and I did not have one. I was using a paring knife to peel the skin. And our dad, my father, walks into the room. He looks at my mom, looks at my sister, kind of nods in approval, and then he looks at me, and he's just staring at me using a knife to peel the apple. And he just said, "Fuck that. No fucking way. No fucking way. Get that knife out of your fucking hand." And then he ripped the knife out of my hand, and then said I couldn't peel any more apples. Because even my father was like, "Absolutely not. I don't trust you." My own fucking father.
Yeah.
Like a senior in high school. Didn't trust me with a paring knife.
Yeah.
You're going to hell.
You're saying this is like...
Oh, now are you going to say you trust my father's judgment? You agree with his judgment?
Absolutely.
I've never met your father.
Oh.
But anyways, yeah. I don't know. Trust your kids with knives.
Is that what we've learned today?
Wait, what?
We should try and teach chimpanzees kung fu.
Yes. Can we do that? Can we do this? If we can teach a cow to scratch its ass with a stick, can we teach chimpanzees kung fu?
No.
Actually, you know what? Kung Fu's probably not the best martial art for a chimp. We should teach them,
Amaga.
Nah, like a grappling kung fu, like jujitsu.
Dogs are barking. Druid merchant, the tower, crafting merchant, armorer. Well, at some point we might need to craft weapons and enchant them. But now, we can choose to either help the Lathander Church or we can help the criminals. And obviously, Kilgo Stabbins is going to help the criminals.
And those load times are real bad.
For an SSD?
Try not to bleed on me too much, fool.
Oh boy, we're in a sewer fighting rats. This is an RPG. Kilgo says crime is a social construct. That is true. I'm getting more experience from killing these rats than Relkin and I do killing trash mobs.
And what does that say?
This is... turned me around.
I would welcome you to my lair, but such courtesies are usually denied to intruders. Especially ones who interrupt important meetings. Still, if we're going to talk, I suppose introductions are needed, yes?
I'm glad that we discovered one of the two gangs in the city
guessed, I am the
just by
leader
going
of
in
the
a sewer
Claws.
and saying hello.
You're lucky my chief advisor is a sorceress with a talent for divination. She tells me that you have spoken true. You are no night mask, but rather one who suffers by their hand.
Perhaps, Altama. I sense that the mask the intruder spoke of originated with the night masks, but I'm unsure whether they affected the curse themselves.
Who else would have affected it? Zymina? Are the night masks not malicious enough for such a thing? Are they not cunning enough? Your magic is handy, but my eyes will tell the truth of this. The intruder will show us the mask now, yes? Yes, yes. The night masks leave masks such as this on the bodies of their prey in order to mark their kills. You're a different sort of prey, but I doubt your fate will be any happier. Not without the help of the Ebon Claws. We of the Ebon Claws know more about the night masks than they suspect. We could help you with that cursed mask of yours in exchange for certain services. I could always sick my minions on you and put the Ebon blood in your veins, but I have enough were-rats under my control. For now. What I need is someone who's comfortable above ground, in the places that lie just beyond our grasp. Your decision pleases me. Do as I ask, and I will see that your problem is solved. Yes, yes. You will not regret this alliance.
I'm glad you decided to throw your lot in with the Ebenclaws. I don't know if I could stand to work with those sanctimonious twits at Morningstar Haven.
So, we are to work with criminals. I can't say I'm pleased, but perhaps the low path is sometimes the best way.
To start off, I have a job suited to one who is not of our kind, as it involves hunting one who knows the ebon blood when he smells it. He knows because he was once one of us. His name is Rugilar. Had you come to me a few weeks ago, you would have found him standing here among my most trusted advisors. Now he believes he can simply abandon the Ebon Claws, taking with him not only the secrets I have entrusted to him, but a number of important documents as well. Yes, yes. Rugilar is very foolish to think he can escape us. The knowledge he possesses cannot be allowed to fall into the clutches of our enemies. You will find this betrayer. We have been searching for Rugilar for many nights, but his nest is not easily found. He knows our ways and has hidden himself far from our territories. However, I have received word that a halfling named Podrick Legrance knows of Rugilar's whereabouts. You will seek
That's
out
a great halfling
in the
name.
Market Triangle and listen
That
to his
seems like a
information.
new name as well.
Find Rugilar and kill
Hello,
him.
my name's
Take from him
Podrick
the stolen
Legrance.
documents and return them to me. Now leave. And do not return here lest you draw more
I
attention to
wouldn't
our
mind
den.
you writing that one down.
My, but you're a brave one. Altama normally has intruders killed on sight. I consider that such a waste. It can get awfully dull and lonely. Would you like to know why I fled the war wizards? I couldn't stand their rules. The way— Absolutely. What is life if not the definition of opportunity? I came to Westgate. I'd love to answer your questions, but Altama has a rather—
Hello.
Boy. What's inside this food locker? Unidentified boots. Boots of reflexes +2. There is very much... I've said this before. There's definitely a feature of some kind where a feature idea where I would look at different Neverwinter Nights and Neverwinter Nights 2 modules that people make.
Yep. I mean, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them, and there's apparently some very good ones.
Oh, that's liable.
I feel like there's more for one than two.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Once again, like we talked about, the tool set was not easy to use.
I shall not fail. Here!
But yeah, after this, Dungeons and Dragons basically wasn't relevant for video games for More than a decade.
A while.
Because they never did make that 4th edition game they
It's so
kept
good.
trying to make. No, that game's like a fucking gauntlet sort of thing. It's not a Serpica.
They made Daggerdale.
You play it. You play it on stream, bud. If you want to play Daggerdale, go for it, man.
I mean, here's the deal about 4th edition. It's really easy to make an overpowered piece of shit character.
But
that
also, 4th
just
edition
myrtleizes
is,
everything.
like, of any D&D rule set, is the one that is most like a video game. You can...
Yeah, it's not...
There are classes that are tanks that
I
draw
joke about
aggro.
Daggerdale. All you do is just, like, pop a buff or two, and then you just myrtleize everything in the screen. Like, it's the most mindless, brain-off fucking thing.
I mean, it depends on
it's like
your
a bad
GM.
Diablo in a lot of ways.
Isn't Dungeons and Dragons Online technically 4th edition?
Neverwinter technically is loosely based on 4E in the same way DDO is loosely based on 3.5.
So I'm pretty sure no one plays Dungeons and Dragons Online anymore.
Relkin played it. Ah, good one, boss.
I guess it was. I guess it was based on the 3.0 rule set. Huh.
Alright, let's go see Podrick Legrance.
Hello there!
Yeah, people still play Ultima Online. There are technically Meridian 59 servers that still exist. Fan servers, but nonetheless.
Those aren't real.
Greetings.
I know. I know the Ultima Online's like still. Actually, like pretty much all of the old MMOs are still like somewhat popular.
I have intimidated Podrick. I mean, there are people, you know, there are people who are trying to bring back the Matrix Online.
It turns out that bringing back a discontinued MMO is pretty
without like, you know, like, let's say, server-side code.
So that ended up happening, like, it was a weird situation for, like, City of Heroes, because, lo and behold, they were trying, like, there was an effort to try and make the game from scratch
Boma, the
based on
belligerent
memory. And then someone, it turns out, had worked on the game and it had cloned the code so as that they could play the game on their own with just, like, 3 or 4 of their friends, and then after years of like this community effort to painstakingly recreate the MMORPG, it was like, yeah, actually, I have the code. You want it? I'm like, fuck, what the fuck?
Pleased to see you.
This druid is sneezing. I mean, for my duelist, I should probably get some bracers. Since I don't need armor.
Spare a coin, friend?
Okay, Slicker. Let's go inside this house that got set on fire. Oh.
Nothing bad will happen.
Alas, I cannot. Alright, I assume this is the magic item shop. Harbor Loop, Arena District. I did finish the original PSO. I assume there's an arena subquest we can do. I think Neverwinter Nights 2 could be a thing we also do the podcast on. But
At this point, sure.
Also, the most interesting part of that game is Mask of the Betrayer.
You should reach out to Rory to get him on the pod to talk about Mask of the Betrayer.
We could. We could. We should also ask that one person about Pokemon XD.
Yeah. That one person would be significantly more busy than Rory, though. I'll say that.
I'm just saying, it's the part of the year where there aren't new games.
Yeah.
Oh, they danced around the posts, and they got teleported. The Undergate. I gotta get money. You know what's the best way to get money? Arena side quest. That's just how it works. Hey, give me a moment of your time! What injustice. There's a joke about people in a petition. Okay. Oh, the Bent Mermaid Inn. We gotta go there.
Is that a reference?
Nope. That's just the name of an inn. Alright, thanks to the rumors. Sweet Harp Willows, tell me your tale. Uh-huh.
Direct me.
Yes, yes, yes!
That's me.
Howdy, everyone. I'm Kilgo Stabbins.
Boy, they really do just be like, you need a key to open this object.
Oi, hello there!
Minsk.
You gotta have your minks.
Look, Minsk and his stalwart hamster companion Blue. Get it? It's a reference.
Yeah.
A genuine Rashemi hamster.
I get why they had to do things the way they did, but like Minx's implementation in Baldur's Gate 3 still just is. I get why you have to do it that way, but man. No, I think it's just too late in the game.
Yeah.
And then also, like, similar to Jaheira, Minx just feels like a elaborate legacy Easter egg than a.
No, Jaheira actually feels justified in the story and, like, has a good presence.
I don't know if I agree.
Oh, the part where you go to her home and, like, meet her family. That's good.
Yeah, that's a cool individual moment, but your overall interaction possibilities with her are...
No, it's good, because she's like your salty aunt who's just like, I've seen all this shit before, you crazy kids.
I just think she's one of the overall weaker companions.
She's better than Halsin.
Oh, actually, Halsin has a full-on fucking thing. I mean, it's... The bear sex scene is completely overrated.
Yeah, I know, but
you know.
like, his whole thing is like, I feel bad for this nature spirit.
Like, yeah, well, we gotta do this, so get over it, bitch. I don't know. Minx is, I think, a little bit better than Jaheira. But they both, they're fine.
I have a question for you two.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. We've got answers, hopefully.
This is in regards to Kingmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How do you feel about the romance with the forest spirit?
Oh, I mean, that
okay.
That's a neat little
that's a shit
cool hidden thing.
Yeah, it's a secret. It's an Easter egg. You can do it.
It's like the hidden ending in Wrath of the Righteous, where it's like, yeah, it's cool that it's in there. You're never gonna find it on your own.
The Smilodon and the bear are vicious, bloodthirsty spirits. What do you want? You can cater to their horrific whims, or you can leave them to fade away.
You can fix her.
I like the fact that if you tell the bear no, he attacks you.
Alright, it's time to do some quests.
I mean, it's interesting that there's
Hello.
that's an entire secret ending. Like, you have to fully commit to that if you want that. There ain't no, like, accidentally happening into it. You need to know exactly what you need to do. And you need to know it quick.
Where's the... It's over there. My guess is there are probably not a ton of big area. I'm going to guess that most of this game is going to take place in these handful of districts.
Yeah. Spoilers, I guess. But how do you feel so far? I guess watching you replay this, like, you got to give him credit. It's a scrappy production. It was sold for $10. It's unfortunate that it was delayed for basically 2 years because of a rights controversy. And I think.
I mean,
I think
this
where
was a
people
$10
were
expansion.
unsatisfied. I think where people were super unsatisfied was the engine was starting to buckle underneath the weight of what people were trying to do to it, and it was showing its age.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was just time to move on. It really was. It really was. Like, And I like Neverwinter Nights. Like, to a degree, Neverwinter Nights.
I mean, the
Kind of
Bioware
all-
you got a lot out of the Aurora engine.
Yeah. And it was a game that, like, 2 just... that engine just was missing. Actually, not apparent, but visible. Which sucks, man, but... What do you do? They eventually started doing creative things. It's just, you know, some of those creative things couldn't work with that engine. Like Storms of Zahir, everything that they tried to do in that game was cool on paper, but goddamn,
they
did
were
that
trying a
engine not
lot,
work for that.
and they clearly did not have the budget for it.
That engine was not cooperative at all. At all. Like that whole overland map stuff
Yeah.
and like the base stuff. Nope. All of that stuff just, you can tell this is not working. But boy, I'm really tried. And also, I really like the party customization. Let's see here. But also, Storm of Zahir has a bad story, like an actually.
And also, like, they couldn't afford real voice actors.
Stuff they do with Volo. It's just like. Beloved.
I'm being
Jeff
reminded,
Rush
oh
created
right, Neverwinter
Volo.
Nights 2's combat engine.
I will win the day!
To victory!
You killed my Mantides.
Bring it on! To victory!
Yeah, man, that's the last time we had Volo as a character in a D&D game. Is Storm of Zahir.
He was in BG3.
Was he?
Yes, prominently.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
He
God
can take
damn
out
it.
your eyeball. It's fucking great.
Yeah, he can take your
He's
eyeballs
so
out.
good.
It's a great scene.
All of the
He's
stuff with
genuinely
Volo in that game is so good.
Genuinely
I also
harder
really like
to
this.
miss.
Then Elmister.
Just like the scene with
Harder-
Well, I mean,
Elmister.
Elmister just pops up and he's like, yo, fuck you
Gale,
two.
you're a
Fuck
fucking
all you.
idiot.
I've got to send you a message about God. God is talking. You're going to sit your ass down and
Your
stop
God
being
is
a
talking to you,
whippersnapper. We
Gale,
gotta
you
talk about
stupid
God.
idiot. You dumbass
That scene
simp.
is so good. Yeah, but you're right, Volo. I can't believe I had a brain fart there. But yeah, nah, man, the Elmister scene in fucking Baldur's Gate 3, where he's just like, what the fuck are you doing, you stupid son of a bitch? Baldur's Gate 3 is a good game.
Yeah. One might say a very important game.
Game of the year? Game of the year?
It wasn't mine, but
Maybe game of the
it
year
was many
candidate?
people's.
Wait, what was your game of the year?
What was my game of the year in 2023? Impossible to know.
Lost to time.
No, you're. Yeah. Fuck, dude. I don't remember. Was it fucking?
Oh, it was Alan Wake
Apex
2.
Legends.
For me, it was Alan
Did
Wake
you put
2.
Alan Wake 2 for Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah, man. Listen, I've said before, like, my problem with BG3 is that BG3 exposes the weaknesses of 5th edition as a rule set. Because Larian puts, adds in more loot to make that game's loot even remotely interesting, because 5th edition on its own is so anti-interesting loot.
Oh shit! I put Resident Evil 4 as my game of the year, so I really shouldn't be giving you shit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stand by that.
No,
Resident
listen.
Evil 4,
I love the RE4
2023.
remake, man.
Man,
I replayed it last year
that's a
and had a
respectable
great
option.
time. Thurlov Fezziwink.
Thurlov Fezziwink. Can you please
Tudor
use that
Fezziwink?
name? Please, please, please use that name.
All right. Time to go to the dog track. I'm helping the Fezziwinks.
Please use this name in a campaign. Please.
Hello?
Man, yeah. 123 had a lot of good games, man.
Yeah. Better than last year.
Oh, come on. You liked French.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man, Resident Evil 4,
Symbian Swill,
Ori
Solman,
Boros,
Sublime, and
Wonder.
Maelstrom Punch.
Technically, I guess Phantom Liberty. Liza P.
Yeah, Liza P, that's a game.
Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fry Rush.
Hey, hi, Fry Rush.
Dead Space Remake.
What do you want?
Just not even gonna acknowledge.
Chance of Sinar.
Mm.
Sea of Stars. Cocoon. Dredge. I stopped now. Oh wait, yeah, Armor Core 6.
I did a bluff.
So like, where do you find yourself here now at this point? Like, are you is it kind of like, yeah, it's not great, but you gotta respect the hustle.
You know,
like,
it's one of those things
do
where
you
it's
find
like,
yourself in it?
I feel like
when I played this game. Sorry, go ahead.
Part of it is just like, boy, I had forgotten, like, how much worse this game's UI is than Neverwinter Nights 1, which does not have great UI.
Yeah, it sure is.
What do you want?
But like I said, like, part of me just finds myself like looking at it and being like I gotta give you credit, you tried. Like, I mean, you sure did try.
You sure, like,
boy,
you were probably given a minuscule budget. Like, Ossian Studios is like 5 guys.
And again, your previous work was a fan thing. Like,
well, that's the fucked up part, is they were supposed to get paid for Darkness Over Daggerford,
and they didn't. Which, yeah, like, that was the fucked up thing, right? Like, they absolutely should have been paid for that shit. But they made their shit freely accessible, and, like, to a degree, I bought this thing in part because I felt like I needed to compensate them for Darkness Over Daggerford.
Yeah. I own all of the Neverwinter Nights 1 premium.
You'll be begging for death before I'm done with you.
You are hardly a match for me. I can do that easily
I also don't have any casters.
Get you a wizard.
And I don't have any money to...
You know what would make you a ton of money?
What?
Having a wizard in your party.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
I imagine it would be alright.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm pretty sure these two doofuses are your main party members, though.
I'm leading? I think I deserve an extra share of the loot for this.
Direct me.
What's your stats? Oh.
Bad. My stats are bad.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
What are you doing right now, Harley? What are you trying
Yes?
Well, I'm literally not trying to do anything. I'm just sitting here hanging. I'm big chillin'.
Big chillin'. Most dangerous kind.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Yes, yes, yes!
I wonder if these are the only two party members I get.
Don't remember.
It's fine, no one remembers this. They just included it because it was in all the other collections.
I think Harley fell asleep at his chair.
That's fair.
Almost did.
That's what I
Did
thought.
you actually fall asleep in your chair?
Right up until someone said my name.
I've totally done it. I ain't gonna lie.
Direct me.
If you need something looted, I'm your woman.
Do something.
Yes,
Aren't you playing?
I mean, you could also like
Righteous?
rest. Resting is good for your health.
I don't play Wrath of the Righteous when I'm not on stream.
Oh, okay.
I said I'd play it on stream until it was done.
I thought you already finished that. But...
No.
Oh no, I got a whole act still. Close though, I'm getting there. I'll play a little bit of Final Fantasy.
Which Final Fantasy? Wait, why did I ask you that? It's gonna be 14, isn't it?
Gonna play some Final Fantasy 14. Check in with my favorite cat lady princess Wook Lamont.
I can do that.
What?
If you need something looted, I'm your woman.
In the expansion Dawn Trail, the most recent expansion,
Just die already.
you meet a lion woman named Wook Lamont. She is the daughter of the Empire of the New World. Or the daughter of the Emperor of the New World. The Dawn Servant. Making her a princess.
Prepare to taste steel.
Her official title is Third Promise, because she is the third, she is the Dawn Servant's third child, and the Dawn Servant is someone who is not supposed to be able to have kids at all. So each of his kids is kind of a big deal for multiple reasons.
No. I feel like if someone says, I'm not supposed to have kids, and then has 3 kids,
Well, no. So the Dawn Servant is a two-headed Amalja, which is like a lizard person.
Still, so I can hit
And
you.
two-headed Amalja are sterile, like universally. So his first son is his son by blood and is a miracle, essentially. It's the first time ever that a two-headed Amalja has ever had a child
Touch me, amateur.
naturally.
Might as well give it up.
And then his second son and his daughter are both adopted.
I was not expecting the adoption to show up, but okay, sure.
Final Fantasy XIV loves adoption. Like, unironically.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna pull up a couple characters.
Is there an adoption tier list?
There's enough of them that there could be. Like, unironically. Let me get a picture. Let me get a picture here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Fucking. Is there a picture of this dude by himself? Images. You know what this one will actually do? Copy image. I'm gonna put this in voice to text for you, Jatsu. Standing in the foreground is prominent Final Fantasy XIV character Raubon Aldin. He is
That's a good name.
It's a good name. He is a major character in several expansions. Behind him is his son. His full-grown adult son. There are, unironically, I think, more instances of families being made up of a parent and their adopted child than there are a parent and their blood-related child in this video game. Which kind of makes sense when you consider that the entire game takes place 5 years after what is essentially a magic world war that only ended because someone dropped the moon on the planet. Lots of dead parents. Lots of orphans going around. I had some ice cream.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. What?
Get over your days, kill Ghost Abbott, you gotta kill him. How long am I dazed?
Forever.
Goddamn saber sex spells.
God, especially in 3.5, when spells would be like...
This man's going to kill me with his dagger.
Last for 1 round per level, days for 2.5 minutes.
I just got reminded of something that I saw today. But now that I think about it, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I want to know. Sorry.
No, it would literally, I don't know. It's...
No, it's...
So I went to go see a school in Toronto for some repair work. While we were like waiting to get access to the roof area with one of the classrooms, I noticed that one of the, I guess it was like a children's drawing. where the
Yeah.
child was like, "This is how I spell my name," and it was it's like your typical child's drawing with a drawing of himself. But I guess she was holding a flag, a Japanese flag.
The autosave saved
And
none
her
of
name
this.
Was, her name was Kokomi Yamaguchi or some shit like that. And I was looking at it, I'm like, damn, she spelled her name wrong.
Wait, what?
She spelled her name wrong.
Did you? How bad was the misspelling? Did she like say?
Oh, it's not that bad. It's like she spelled it Coco like Coco for Cocoa Puffs, but that's not how you would spell that name if you're from Japan.
Yeah,
so.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
So I'm looking at this like, fuck, do I say something or does that make me an asshole? Like, like her parents, for all intents and purposes, who I assume are Japanese, told her to spell it that way. So it's like, or did her teacher tell her to spell it this way? Like, what? Is this child gonna grow up spelling her name wrong? Like, what's happening? I guess it's not really spelling your name wrong if you spell it that way. It kind of, you could just spell your name.
Yeah, you can spell whatever it is. Like even little kids in Japan do like little flourishes like that.
Yeah.
She could claim that it's maybe her nickname, like she's trying to go with like a nickname of some sort, but I think that you're probably right. She probably spelled it incorrectly. Like, it's not like Japanese school or Chinese school or like native language schools are as popular as they once were, like even 10, 20 years ago. Oh, man.
But also, that just reminds me of, I don't know, it's been like 20 years since I've seen this girl. But her name was spelt Naomi, but she said, no, my name's No Amy. And I was like, what? That's not a name. But no, she insisted her name was No Amy.
Another enemy. Hopefully one well stocked.
I mean, all it takes for a name to be a name is for someone to name you that name.
And to pronounce it however they feel comfortable.
I guess, I just don't know why you would name your child No Amy.
Easily done.
What do you say if you tell No Amy no? You say no, No Amy. Because they might just think you're stuttering. And then she just does it anyway.
You having a fun time?
No.
Brayden?
Are you still stunned?
Are you still?
No, I
He
died.
was dazed. He was dazed.
How much progress did you
off.
lose, first off?
I
How
mean,
much
I
progress
didn't
did you lose?
any progress because I haven't made
Okay.
any progress.
Damn it, Love Life, stop bringing this shit up.
Listen, I fucking get it. I get it,
Nice.
man. You live in Utah. You're surrounded by Utah people with their Utah lives.
They keep telling you about their jazz, and you're like, you don't have jazz in Utah. And they're like, it's the basketball team.
It's the basketball team. Notoriously the worst fans in all of the NBA.
All I know about Mormons and names is that there's a lot of Josephs.
A lot of Y's that don't need to be there.
Kayson.
There's also,
Spelled
there's
with
also a lot of Josephs and
Kyson.
Paulson too, so it's not that big of a fucking deal. You know how many Joes I've met in my life? My father's name is fucking Joe.
People.
A lot of PHs also. Like PH I feel like is common in Mormon names. Nephi.
Okay.
Joseph.
Okay.
Pharrell. I'm joking. I'm doing a joke. Did you get that? I mean, honestly, like the Mormon parents just love naming their kids after apostles. That's the actual thing.
Okay.
Except
No,
Judas.
I know. I know, buddy. No, please explain my culture to me.
No, but that.
Tell me about my culture.
Did I
Tell
tell
me
a
about
lie?
my culture.
Did I tell a lie? Did I tell a lie? Did I tell a lie? Did I tell a lie?
No. But they're white people names. It's all white people names. Sorry to disappoint you.
Are you waiting for me to say that all white people look the same? Is that the big play here? like I said, like the big premise going into this was that you would have these masks and they would have these modifying effects to like what happened to how you play the game or like what the mechanics are. They really just completely falls to the wayside.
No, it's about. Listen, there's a mask and.
You ain't betraying with that mask.
Once again, I'm just going to remind everyone, when someone comes up to me and is like, did you hear about the weird thing that the Mormon did? Or did you hear about the weird thing in Utah? I'm like, no, because I don't pay attention to it.
That said, you did have a moment when you saw that news with...
yeah, where I'm like, wait, what the fuck? And then I actually read it, and it's like, oh.
And then I pointed
out
that
just Mr. Beast partnered with the charity site that is owned by the church.
Turns out that church owns a lot of things.
They own a lot of things. They basically own the state of Utah.
Also, yeah.
No, oddly enough, speaking of like stuff involving
peoples of faith.
No, okay, so I may have told this story or not, but I don't know. When I was in where was this place? It was Little Rock, Arkansas, for a wedding. So and this was like the wedding of one of the people that I go to RTX.
What can I do
or
for
did go
you?
to RTX with before they imploded, before they stopped letting Canadians go there. Anyways, so the house that they were renting, the Airbnb, was filled with clowns. It was just
I've
filled
heard
with
about
clowns.
this.
Also, also a Mormon book, which was a little weird because I was like, okay, well, the clowns and the Mormon stuff, I'm not sure if that relates, but regardless, there was a lot of clowns. More clowns than Mormons.
You know us Mormons and our sacred clowns.
Yes. Anyways, so oddly enough, I guess in this RTX chat, someone posted a picture of a clown motel, and then this girl Becca, who I haven't seen in 5 years, to be fair, is basically triggered by this because she was the one who rented the Mormon house, and I asked her for the address of the Mormon house, and I can now share the Mormon house with you, just in case. Sorry, not the Mormon house; it's the clown house. I cannot confirm or deny if it's Mormon. I can confirm that there's clowns. And I am now sharing the clown house, just in case you need to book a night in Little Rock, Arkansas, filled with clowns.
I'm good.
Here you go. Now, the thing you'll notice is that if you look at these images, for the house, you see no clowns.
Yeah.
The clowns were added post facto.
So that's the thing. Like, and these are. I remember talking to her about this. Like, did
The
you not
images
see
are
clowns when you
labeled as
rented the place?
2014, so...
Stand and fight,
Yeah.
coward!
So the clowns were added after. So like, just imagine the most clowns.
So this reminds me of another house. This is probably my parents' house. It was a house over by the beach, and
Let's
it
get
was
this over
listed
with.
as having 4 bedrooms, which is great, but one of the bedrooms was a basement. It's like my brother is married, my sister is married, my parents are married, I just sleep in the basement.
I feel like I made a mistake making my main character a fighter because I can't win any of these combats.
I go in and I check this basement bedroom, and I realize that it's Christmas themed. Like, this entire bedroom is themed to Christmas. There's like a tree, there's lights, the lights are like fucking Christmas lights. And then I realize that there are multiple walls of nutcrackers. And for whatever reason, and I didn't realize it until I got into the bed and was ready to go to bed, the nutcrackers have all been turned to face you, directly you, when you sit and lay in the bed.
That sounds great.
Their faces are turned to face you. I noticed that they were kind of like tilted, but I didn't realize that they had been deliberately turned to face whoever is in the bed. I don't know if that was like something that the people who last were there thought would be a funny haha, or if like that is a deliberate choice with that bedroom to have all of the nutcrackers face the person who is sleeping in that bed, but only when you get in the bed. I like to think that that's a deliberate choice.
I feel like I need to look at the reviews for this place and see if anyone mentions the clowns.
It's 4.9. I'm not seeing anything with the clowns.
Okay, so here's one. Not pictured, but in the carriage house, there are multiple clown statues, which may not be an issue for most, but for my kids, the clowns were scary enough to lead them to want to sleep in the bedroom with me, providing that information as a heads up to other parents whose kids are not a fan of clowns or drama masks. Oh, they responded! They responded, I appreciate your comments about the clown statues in the carriage house. I love clowns because they make me feel happy, but others may feel totally different, especially children.
Yeah.
I will take your comments
I
into
love clowns
consideration.
because they make me feel happy. The words
For the record,
of a
this was in
psychopath.
2017. This was in 2017. When I was there in 2020, the clowns were still there.
Yeah, clowns make him happy.
It seems like most people like this house.
It's a woman, but yes.
Are you going to tell
I'm
them
looking at
no?
this wallpaper in this one room, and that this does seem a little. But yeah, you know, I don't know. Also, I will say she said she would take it into consideration. There's no label.
Yes, she didn't. She took into consideration and she said no.
Okay.
She is. I am double checking because there is a way to see if this is bullshit. But this house is actually legitimately labeled as a national historical landmark.
Oh yeah, it is.
Sometimes people will put that on their Airbnb, and when you check, it's like bullshit. It's like the house next to them, or like a fence or something nearby. This house is actually a historical register place. So yeah, it seems like most people like it, and you know, I think it's a little gaudy, but also I kind of like older houses with older furniture with character. I will point out that one of these.
Yes,
There-
yes.
Of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, of these 6 images, I'm seeing 4 images where there is a cross on the wall. So take with that what you will, which I'm not judging. But I don't know. I kind of like. It's clearly a woman who's like renting one house and isn't like this one a big giant like Airbnb consortium, which I always feel like are the reason why you can't buy a house these days. This is again, someone's asking which expansion is this. This is
Mysteries of Westgate. Are there other party members? Is there a party member I missed somehow? Because I feel like I should have 3 party members. Nope. No immediate. If I'm gonna have to go to a fucking fandom wiki to look this up, I'm going to be upset.
Is it weird that I missed the day in the clown house because it was just so funny? Just completely ripping into... Not the house, but just the person who rented the house.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to go to the Morning Stars. Where our last party member is, who is a cleric, I believe.
Apparently this place is 800 a week. That's not terrible.
Yeah, sure. All the exciting things one can do in Little Rock. You could go to the McDonald's that Bill Clinton would go to during his daily jogs.
Yeah. You know, now that I think about it, I did wander Little Rock for a bit, and there was the one dude who, like, tried to sell me on Jesus.
I mean, that's just the South.
Yeah, and then when I told him I'm Catholic, he said, like, which kind of Catholic? I'm like, there's more than one kind of Catholic?
Technically, you could say that, yes.
I mean, there's
No, I'm
cultural
pretty sure
Catholics,
the Catholics.
There's
And then
Catholic
there's
2, there's Trad Caths,
Catholic 2.
There's the JD Vance ones.
That really hate their non-Catholic wife. Like, that's a thing that he's not, like, been very... That's so uncomfortable whenever that topic... Technically, if you want to be,
Well, apparently Usha Vance is pregnant. They announced today.
So, like, what I'm being facetious.
It's gonna be a real
about
shame
is-
when he leaves her for Erica Kirk. Anyway, Neverwinter Nights 2 is a video game.
I was just
came
gonna
out in
say, I was looking for
2006.
Okay, what? Yes.
I was looking
Or
for the photo of the Juggalo in front of the chicken place that I saw in Little Rock. I think I took a photo of him. Okay, so not on this phone. It must have been on my work phone.
Unholy incompetence. That imbecile. What a... Whoa,
That's
just a
not
second
funny.
there,
Yeah,
you.
so-
Yeah, I mean you. You weren't thinking of going into the temple, were you? If so, I regret to inform you that Lathander's standards seem to be slipping lately. There's naught but cowards and tongue-waggers left. You look far too competent to waste any time with that buffoon.
Oh no, I found it.
Opig, or as the people of this wretched temple know him, the glorious Morning Lord. I swear, Lathander must be right proud of that one. Oh yes, the Honorable Morning Lord Opig. He represents everything I hate about organized religion. He spouts big promises about cleaning up the city, but he does little. Believe me when I say that Opig will give you no meaningful help. Because all too often it's fake. This may come as a shock to you, but for some religious authorities,
it's a priestess who
they've
doesn't
become
like
so rich from the
organized
tithes
religion.
they steal from their followers that they can no longer imagine the thought
What?
of work, sacrifice, or honor.
I love
But I've
religion,
no
but I hate it when
patience
it's
for them.
organized.
If there is
It's gotta
evil to
be,
confront,
you know,
then get to it. And if you don't, or if you won't,
disorganized?
then to all the 9 hells with you. Ah, a person of like mind, I see. Most excellent. I see. I too seek to infiltrate the night math. If anyone will be able to point me in the right direction, it... Are you stupid? I'm a battle priestess of... Excellent.
Are you stupid? I'm a battle
Evil
priestess
beware.
of Tyr, you
I am in
jackass!
charge now.
Eat shit and die!
Clerics aren't supposed to be dangerous? Who the fuck told you that?
What are these spells they have you memorize? How many Storm of Zahirs is this out of 4? I would say this is the opposite of Storm of Zahir.
Do you like Storms of Zahir more?
I think Storm of Zahir, I think this game seems more, this expansion seems more, reasonable for the kind of game they're trying to make. But also, I don't know, Storm of Zahir... This was also a $10...
Experiment. By a small team. That, again, probably came out way too late, but that wasn't also their fault.
Yeah.
2009, this would have felt like...
I mean, 2009
ancient.
Dragon Age Origins was out.
Yeah, this would have felt ancient.
She is lawful good. And she don't have time for no bullshit. But yeah, it turns out I just need to go to the church and get the cleric.
And I know that, like, at the time, a lot of people complained about, like, the lack or the amount of voice acting in Storms of Zahir. This is even more skeletal by a significant margin. But then again, yeah, this is
It's
a
a
smaller
$10 download only thing.
Yeah. I think.
All right, I gotta call it a night. Have a good night, everybody.
It's fine.
You can.
Good night, Jutsu.
Nothing exciting
your eyes
is happening.
and feel okay with this. I think you can squint your eyes and be okay with this.
Good night.
I didn't quit the church quit me.
Okay, I thought we were moving on from that talk, but okay.
Why does she call him D-Man? Sometimes you just want to make a halfling fighter, okay? I feel
You've been having a miserable time ever
marginalized
since
and
you made
judged.
that halfling fighter. Like, ever since you made this halfling fighter, you've just been miserable with the combat.
Yeah, it turns out that I was missing one fourth of my party the entire time.
I mean, that feels like something that could be tricky about.
Say what you will about Neverwinter Nights 1, but they just throw endless trash mobs at you.
Which leads to a gob of experience points coming your way.
Well, not really, because you get like 2.
Yeah. Well, as you and Relkin have learned. Every time I see you two defeat massive waves of enemies and get pretty much jack shit out for it, part of me is like, maybe I don't actually want to replay Neverwinter Nights 2. Maybe I'm good.
Maybe you're good.
Glory conforus. Apio novo. Jordic to X. Apio novo.
Yes! Fine, now we have a cleric.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You will die!
Jordic to X.
I will.
Left-handed fight.
Even the gods can't save you.
You are hardly a match for me. I'm wasting.
Mentosus form.
I can do that.
Yes, yes, yes!
Okay, so here's a weird bug. So if I equip the rapier,
yep,
I have a lower attack bonus. than I should. Because for whatever reason, it's not applying weapon finesse.
Oh, really?
Even though it should, because it's a rapier.
If you need something looted, I'm your woman.
Is it possible that you're taking a penalty for wielding a rapier as a halfling because it's the wrong size for you?
Oh, right.
I'm leading. I think I deserve an extra
That's
share
a
of the loot for
that's a
this.
3-0 rule, though. That's not a 3-5.
My steel shall lead the way.
Sure.
Does seem like something they might have included.
Jordik to X. Jordik to X. Jordik to X. Apio Nova.
But yeah, by 3-5 they let you do whatever the fuck.
Apio Nova. Glory Conforus.
Yes, yes, yes!
Evil beware. I am in charge now.
Yes, yes!
Stand and fight, coward!
You are hardly a match for
Foul
me.
source.
Your journal has been updated.
I did it.
Rooting out a renegade.
There. Now aren't you glad you brought me along?
I don't even know what the highlight button is.
Yes?
Bonaparte. Glory Conforus.
Yes, yes, yes!
I am the great duelist Kilgo Stabbins. I'm making progress. Take that, low budget Neverwinter Nights 2 expansion pack. All right.
Yes?
I'm going to play more of this. Out
Really?
of spite.
I mean, it's not a long game.
No, it's... If I had to guess, this is probably like 10 hours, right?
Yeah. I think you could finish it.
I probably will. Why not? More interesting than Martian Gothic.
Wow. What a daring, what a risky, what a brave thing for you to say.
Mm-hmm.
You think that this game is better than Martian Gothic.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess that's it for today, is
Yeah.
what you're saying? Okay, I'll drop out then. Wish you all the best.
Game is called...
Good night, Brayden.
The game is called Gilgo Returns Again. They will feel my wrath. Alright, let's see. Is anyone else on a Monday night? Tuesday? No. Alright. Good night.